Charlie Brown, I heard you on the discussion, the panel discussion today, and it was very interesting, some of the things you had to say. Could you tell us a little more about what's happening in the legal and political arena today? Do you think we'll ever see any truth regarding the hazards of mercury?
We will, and mercury fillings are headed to the dustbins of history. The question is when. I think the acceleration's coming. The Food and Drug Administration, by law, by court agreement, must classify, that is, it must write its rule on mercury fillings by this July 28th. And when they do, they are almost certain to give us warnings, tell us about the mercury, and they are likely to put limits on its use. Now, if you limit the use of mercury, if you just say children and pregnant women shouldn't get it, well, that's the beginning of the end. If you said it's toxic for children, say under 7, why is it okay when they turn 8? If you say it's toxic for pregnant women, how about the woman that wants to get pregnant in a year, or doesn't know if she's pregnant, or is of childbearing age? So, and if we eliminate mercury fillings for children and young women, we've won.
Now, Charlie, for those who don't know, who is it that mandated this ruling?
The court case that I filed on behalf of Consumers for Dental Choice and a number of other plaintiffs. The Food and Drug Administration, by law, has to classify all devices. The problem was they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't classify mercury amalgam. They classified other devices. It was too hot to handle. So the government's response is, although we're required to do it, we just won't. So we hauled them in front of a federal judge. We've sued them. And the federal judge said to FDA, to the government, to the Justice Department lawyer, FDA is going to have to classify. Now you two get in mediation, you, Brown, and the government lawyers, and you figure out a date to classify. So that's the date we worked out.
Now, Charlie, I do a lot of reading and a lot of research, and I ran across some information that back from the beginning, the mercury amalgam filling was designed to cause or bring about a chemical lobotomy on the general public. Do you think anything as diabolical as that was ever perpetrated?
Clif, I don't think so. I think it was the pure profit motive system. That here was the easiest way to make the quickest profit off a gullible public. And the mercury fillings are so easy. The dental school joke is drills, fill, and bill. We'll make our money without even opening our brain, and we'll just get in those fillings and get the child out of the chair. So I think it's been the pure profit motive of dentists who want to make easy and quick money and not have to even think or not serve the patient, and either get to the golf course quicker or just load up their wallets and load up themselves to have their second house and their yacht and so on.
Do you think that it ever occurred to the dental industry that this would ensure a future viable opportunity for them?
Yes, I do think that. I think there is a conspiracy to the point that organized dentistry realizes that putting in mercury fillings is lifetime employment for the dentist, because since it's metal, it's going to cause the tooth to crack eventually, and that's root canal money, and it's more money after the root canal for dentists who don't even think about the problems of root canal either. So yes, I do believe that organized dentistry has a position. We want that tooth in the mouth, and if it is causing trouble, all the better.
Have you had any feedback as to the awareness of the individual dentists? Are they beginning to rally toward the non-use of mercury amalgam?
Yes, they are. Yes. More and more dentists are outright rejecting the American Dental Association position that mercury's bad unless we do it, and if we do it, it's fine.